The House of Representatives came to a complete standstill for over an hour today when Republicans made an unprecedented move to silence a Democratic lawmaker. This is an alarming escalation by the Republicans in their desperate attempt to shield Donald Trump from criticism. Not only did this Democratic congressman have his words stricken from the record, but he was also kicked off the House floor for the rest of the day. This ridiculous abuse of power by the Republicans is just another sign of their concerted efforts to undermine our democracy. In a moment, I'll show you the clip of what this Democrat said, and you decide if he should have been punished for this. I know how I feel about it. Representative Jim McGovern from Massachusetts, a high-ranking Democrat who is well respected in the chamber, was interrupted while making remarks about Donald Trump. The House was debating a few bills brought up by the GOP, including a bill to ease cryptocurrency regulations and another ridiculous bill to prevent non-citizens from voting, a problem that doesn't exist. Congressman McGovern was lamenting about the Republican Party's inability to work with the Democrats and instead focus on defending Donald Trump by traveling to his criminal trial in New York City. McGovern dared to state pure facts about criminal defendant Donald Trump and was quickly interrupted by Republican snowflakes in the chamber. See the moment for yourself.
Mr. Speaker, Donald Trump might want to be a king, but he's not a king. He is not a presumptive king. He's not even the president. He's a presumptive nominee. And I know you're trying to do your job and follow precedent, but frankly, at some point, it's time for this body to recognize that there is no precedent for this situation. We have a presumptive nominee for president facing 88 felony counts, and we're being prevented from even acknowledging it. These are not alternative facts. These are real facts. A candidate for president of the United States is on trial for sending a hush money payment to a porn star to avoid a sex scandal during his 2016 campaign, and then fraudulently disguising those payments in violation of the law. He's also charged with conspiring to overturn the election. He's also charged with stealing classified information, and a jury has already found him liable for rape in a civil court. And yet, in this Republican-controlled House, it's okay to talk about the trial, but you have to call it a sham.
We take down his words.
It's okay to say the jury is rigged.
Mr. Speaker, I demand that his words be taken down.
It's okay to say the court is corrupt.
Gentleman will suspend.
But not Trump is corrupting the rule of law.
Indiana, to demand that his words be taken down. The gentleman from Massachusetts will be seated.
Never in the history of the House has someone been censored for talking about ongoing legal proceedings. The last time anything like this happened was back in 2019, when a Republican cried about a Democrat calling Donald Trump racist and demanded their words be stricken from the record. But this is a whole different level of precedent being set by the GOP. Republicans love to cry that Democrats are the ones ruining our cherished institutions. But here we have an example of the GOP making a huge stink over a Democrat simply stating facts. Incredible. If the Republican Party's goal was to silence Congressman McGovern and squash his criticism of Donald Trump, they failed miserably. This move by the Republicans just amplified Jim McGovern's message, and a lot more people have seen his comments than ever would have. The fact that we can criticize our leaders without fear of punishment is one reason that America is so special compared to many other countries around the world. The Republicans want to take away this freedom by silencing voices they don't like. They can try all they want, but brave Congress members like Jim McGovern are on our side and will never stop fighting back.